Today, I want to talk to you about something that every single one of us struggles with at some point. Not talent, not opportunity, not luck, but motivation. That fire, that anger, that inner spark that makes you wake up and say, I want more. I want better. I want different. But here's the thing nobody tells you. Motivation isn't magic. It doesn't fall from the sky. You don't find it. You fuel it. Because if you don't feed your desires, your fears will feed themselves. And whatever you constantly think about, you attract. Poverty or abundance. Self-confidence or self-doubt. Growth or stagnation. Love or loneliness. So today, I want to give you 10 elements, not cliches, not cheesy lines, but real principles that will help you stay motivated all the time. Not because life gets easier, but because you get stronger. So let's go. The first one, develop the right mental attitude. Okay, everything starts inside your mind. Your attitude is the lens through which you interpret life. If you believe the world is against you, every challenge will feel like an attack. If you believe life is preparing you, every challenge will feel like a lesson. Like your attitude determines your altitude. So ask yourself, how do I show up for life? Defeated or determined? Reactive or intentional? Because motivation begins with the way you choose to see the world, okay? Second one, aspire to something greater than yourself. Okay, create a magnificent obsession. Like you need a vision that's bigger than your excuses, bigger than your fears, bigger than your comfort zone. So call it your dream, your calling, your obsession, like something that gets you up in the morning even when you are tired. Okay, something that keeps you working when no one is clapping. Okay, something that reminds you that your life has more potential than you are currently using. Like when your dream is big enough, your complaints become irrelevant. Third one, possess a futuristic outlook. Okay, take the long range view. Okay, release the past. Stop letting yesterday dictate who you can be tomorrow. Okay, you are not your past, you are not your mistakes, you are not your old habits, old environments, old versions of yourself. Look ahead, expand your vision, start making decisions based on where you want to be, not where you used to be. Okay, your future needs you, your past doesn't. Fourth one, develop deep personal integrity. Okay, be someone you can admire. Motivation doesn't come from impressing others. It comes from respecting yourself. When you say you are going to do something, do it. Okay? When you promise yourself a change, honor it. Okay? Make your word so powerful that you would be proud to follow it. Okay? Internal respect is the strongest fuel of all. Because when you admire who you are becoming, quitting stops being an option. Fifth one, accept total personal responsibility, okay? This is one of the hardest lessons, like nothing changes until you do, okay? Not your family, not your friends, not your circumstances. You are responsible for your decisions, your reactions, your effort, your growth. So stop letting delays, disappointments, or other people's opinions decide your worth. Operate on your personal timetable, okay? Move at your pace with your purpose for your reasons. That's freedom, and freedom fuels motivation. Sixth one, edify and affirm others, because love is the greatest force, okay? You become more motivated when you help others rise, okay? When you encourage someone, you feel encouraged. When you support someone, you feel supported. There is nothing more powerful than contributing to someone's growth. Okay, motivation multiplies when you give it away. Seventh one, be grateful, not critical. Okay, develop a gratitude attitude. You can't be motivated and miserable at the same time. Okay, you can't be focused on growth and stuck in negativity simultaneously. Gratitude rewires your mind, okay? It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's possible, okay? And possibility fuels desire, and desire fuels action, and action fuels results, and results, they fuel motivation like nothing else. 8th one, select your friends with care, okay? Your environment is stronger than your willpower, okay? If you surround yourself with people who complain, you will complain. If you surround yourself with people who settle, you will settle. If you surround yourself with people who dream big, you will grow. So choose people who challenge you, inspire you, push you, and expand you. Like, you cannot rise while staying surrounded by those who prefer to stay exactly where they are. 9th one, do it now. Okay, act immediately and never let exception occur. The biggest enemy of motivation is I'll do it later. Okay, your mind learns from your actions. And every time you act immediately, you teach your brain, I'm someone who follows through. Okay, every time you delay, you teach your brain, I'm someone who quits before starting. Okay, your habits shape your identity. Your identity shapes your motivation, and your motivation shapes your life. So start today, not Monday, not next month, not someday. Now. 10th one, look for mentors. Okay, expand your world through guidance. Like, you need people who stretch your imagination. Okay, mentors who think bigger than you, mentors from different fields who expose you to new ideas, mentors who aren't even alive anymore, like authors, creators, thinkers, who left behind wisdom that still transforms people. Like, mentors remind you there's more, you can do more, and you can be more. Okay, they expand your vision, and an expanded vision fuels unstoppable motivation. Okay, at the end of the day, motivation isn't about feeling hyped every day. It's about feeding your mind with the right thoughts, surrounding yourself with the right people, and choosing the actions that align with your future. Desire is a flame, okay? Motivation is the oxygen. Like, you are the one holding the match. So feed it, protect it, grow it, okay? And watch how your entire life begins to shift. And this was the message of today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And that's it. I see you in the next video. Bye.